So let's say we have a question that says A take away 3 by A minus B. Now, to simplify this, you have to remove the brackets using the distributive law. And the distributive law tells us that when you have something in brackets and a term right outside, you can remove the brackets by multiplying that term on the outside
Excuse me,
by,
miss.
yeah,
So like when you were like writing, like my screen it stopped at A and like it cut off the audio and I did not hear what you said.
okay, I'll start over, right? Are you seeing A minus 3 by A minus B on the screen now?
I can see it on the screen, but your audio is cutting out. Like just now, while I was talking, your audio cut off
Oh my.
again.
Okay. All right. Well, just let me know how that's going, okay?
Okay.
All right. So this will be, so let me just write the distributive law is. So like if you have A by B plus C, this would be equal to A times B, which is AB, plus A times C, which is AC, right? So with this question here, in order to remove the brackets, girls, we first need to, sorry, in order to simplify this expression, we first need to remove the brackets. So I'm going to bring this A down because I'm not doing anything to that as yet. But to remove the brackets, I'll have to multiply negative 3 by A. Now, the reason I'm saying negative 3 is because of this minus sign in front of the 3. Because this minus sign is in front of the 3, that is the sign of 3. So I'll say negative 3 times A, which will give me negative 3A. And then negative 3 times negative b. Well, if you recall, a negative by a negative is a positive. So this will be plus 3b. And all of this, now you just group your like terms. It's already grouped, thankfully. So you say A take away 3a. Well, this is 1a. So 1 take away 3 is negative 2. So that's negative 2a plus 3b, right? The main thing about using the distributive law to remove the brackets is that you have to be careful with those signs. The signs is the most difficult part, I would say. That's the part that would give you the most trouble, right? Now, sometimes you may see a question like this, like you will have something as 2x take away x minus y. Now, you see in the event where you don't have an actual term in front of the brackets, just assume that there is a 1 there, right? And then proceed as you usually would to remove the brackets. So I'm going to bring down 2x, and then I'm going to say negative 1 times x, which will be negative x, and then negative 1 times negative y, which will be positive y. All right. So you don't multiply 2x by x, all right? Because you have this sign between 2x and the brackets. This literally means 2x take away x minus y. All right. So you have to remove the brackets first. And whenever you don't see a term directly in front of the brackets without a sign between them, you have to assume that it's 1. So this would actually be negative 1 here. So then you say 2x take away x, which will just give you x, and then bring down the y. So that would be x plus y. Zafi, I saw that you made a mistake with that one, but I sent it to you. Do you see why now?
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever there's no term in front of the brackets, assume that it's 1. Even if it was plus, it will just be plus 1. Okay? Um,
Okay.
Another one is, let's say we had um, W times W plus X minus X by W minus X. All right, so removing the brackets, we say W times W, which is W squared, W times X, which is WX, minus X times W is minus XW. And then X times minus X, sorry, negative X times negative X will be plus X squared. Now, girls, this WX and XW is the same thing, right? Because WX literally means W times X or X times W, right? And XW literally means X times W or W or X, W times X. It's the same thing, right? WX is the same as XW. So what you can do is you can write it over using just writing it as is in the same order, right? So if I have WX, that says WX, take away WX. So that might make it seem a little more obvious that they're both the same. All right, so this will be W squared and WX, take away WX is just 0. So we just cancel that out and this will be plus X squared. Is everyone? So Zafi, that's also a mistake that I saw. Do you see? Do you understand why now? Zafira? Where did Zafi go?
Sorry, miss, I didn't hear what you said because it just got stuck.
Oh, okay. Anybody, am I
Same with
sticking to
me.
anybody else? I'm going to
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
okay,
you're sticking.
I'm gonna switch Wi-Fi's. Hold on, right? Okay, girls. So let's say we have an equation. Let's say we have an equation that is 3x plus 6 is equal to 2 minus x. Do you girls remember how to solve an equation like this? Anybody? Let me see. Kaylin, do you know how to solve an equation like this, babe?
Yeah, I think so.
What would you do to solve this equation?
Carry over stuff.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. You would have to, what you need to do, girls, you need to group all the like terms. So you want all the x terms on one side and all the constants on the other side. Constants are like 6 and 2. They're number terms by themselves, right? So you want to group all the x's on one side and all the numbers on the other side. Now, what is important is whenever you move a term from one side of the equation to the other side, you change the sign. So I'm going to move x to the side with 3x. Now, when I'm moving the terms from one side to the other, when it has to do with the x terms or letter terms, the variables, I choose the side that has the higher number of x's. So 3x is greater than x. So I'm going to move x to the side with 3x. And the reason I do that is because if I move 3x to the other side, I'm going to end up with like a negative x term, which I don't really like to work with, right? So if I move x from the right-hand side to the left-hand side, that is actually going to become plus x because on the right-hand side, it's minus x. So it'll be 3x plus x is equal to 2. And because this is plus 6 on the left-hand side, when I move it to the right-hand side, it will become minus. So this will be minus 6. So 3x plus x is 4x, and then 2 take away 6 is negative 4. If 4x is equal to negative 4, then x is equal to negative 4 divided by 4. And if you recall, a negative divided by a positive will give you a negative. So the answer is negative 1. Is that okay, girls? Ari, Safi, everyone, is this okay?
Yeah.
Miss,
This
you
is
could
okay.
just go over it. Like,
Yeah,
one more
of,
time.
of
Please?
course.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So let's do another example, shall we? And I'll go through the other example. It's basically almost the same thing, right? So come follow with me, Zafi. Zafi, it's you that asked for me to go through it again, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good. So work with me here, love. So if we have 2p plus 5 is equal to 3 take away p, the first thing I want to do is I want all the p's on one side and all the numbers on the other side. right? So I want to move this p to the left-hand side. Whenever you're moving a term from one side of the equation to the other side, you have to do the opposite of the operation, or you have to
Yeah.
change the sign. So because
Yeah.
it's minus p, what would it become when I move it to the left-hand side?
Positive P.
That's right. So on the left-hand side, I'll have 2p plus p. Now I'm going to bring down this 3 because I'm not doing anything with that as yet. But I want to move 5 to the right-hand side. Since it's plus 5 on the left-hand side, what would it become on the right-hand side?
It would be a negative 5.
That's right. So it'll be 3 minus 5. All right. So then what is 2p plus p?
3P.
That's correct. And then what is 3 take away 5?
2. And
Negative 2.
negative 2.
Right. So now if 3p is equal to negative 2, then p would be equal to negative 2 divided by 3. And you could leave your answer as that, but you have to write it like this instead. Because it's negative 2 divided by positive 3, the whole answer will be negative 2/3.
Okay.
Right? So what you have to, in terms of when you move a term from one side to the other side, this is called transposition. And what you do is you do the opposite of the operation. So the opposite of addition is subtraction. That's how come when you move p from the right-hand side to the left-hand side, it became plus p, because plus is the opposite of minus. In a similar way, 3p is equal to negative 2. 3p literally means 3 times p, or p multiplied by 3. So if you multiply by 3, when you move it to the other side, you do the opposite of multiplication, which is what?
Division.
So that's why we divided by 3. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Now, when you have to check back your answer, to check if your answer is correct in any algebraic equation, you substitute your value that you got back into the original equation to see if the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. So if I were to substitute x as negative 1 into the left-hand side of equation 1, it will be 3 times negative 1 plus 6. And on the right-hand side, it'll be 2 take away negative 1. So this will give me 3 by negative 1 is negative 3, and negative 3 plus 6 is positive 3. And then 2 take away negative 1 is really 2 plus 1, which is 3. So as you can see, the left-hand side, right, 3x plus 6 is equal to the right-hand side, because both of them, when you substitute x is equal to 1 into both sides of the equation, you get the same thing. And that is how you know if your answer is correct. So similarly, for number 2, p is negative 2 over 3. So I have to substitute p as negative 2 over 3 into the right-hand side of the equation and the left-hand side of the equation to see if they're both the same answer. So if I say 2 times negative 2 over 3 plus 5, well, that would give me, what would that give me? This will be negative 4 over 3 plus 5. I don't have my calculator. Do you all have your calculators with you? Let me work it out manually. So this would be negative 4 plus 15 over 3, which would be negative 4 plus 15 is 11 over 3. Right? And then on this side, we'll have 3 takeaway.
Miss.
Yeah. Did I make a mistake?
Quick, where did the 15 come from?
Oh, okay. Fractions. I know you're worst enemy, Zafi. All right. So it's negative 4 over 3 plus 5, right? So
Yeah.
what you would have to do there, remember, this is actually with fractions, if you're adding a whole number, this would really be negative 4 over 3 plus 5 over 1, right?
Uh-huh.
And with
Also, we had a
fractions,
cross multiply.
no. You have
Oh.
to find the common denominator first, right?
Mhm.
Of 3 and 1, the lowest common multiple of 3 and 1, which is 3. So this will be negative 4 over 3 will remain as negative 4 over 3 because it's already out of 3. But 5
Yeah.
wholes is 15 thirds because 1 into 3 is 3 and then 5 times 3 is 15. That's where I got the 15 from.
Okay.
So that's how come I got negative 4 plus 15 is equal to 11 over 3. So with fractions, remember, your rules of fractions still apply, right? Even if it's algebra. So if you're adding a fraction to a whole number, you would have to change that whole number to the same denominator, to a fraction with the same denominator. So 5 wholes is equal to 15 over 3.
Okay.
That's where I got the 15 from.
Okay.
And then for this would be 3 wholes. How many thirds would you have in 3 wholes? Do you know? How many thirds do you have in 1 whole?
3.
Yes. So then 3 wholes would have 3 by 3, which is 9, right?
Yeah.
So 3 wholes will be 9 thirds, and then a minus and a minus will change to a plus. So that'll be 9 over 3 plus 2 over 3, which will give you 11 over 3. So the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side, which means the answer is correct. I'm just showing you all how you know if your answer is correct in an algebraic equation. You substitute the value that you get for the letter back into the equation. And nicely enough, we got to do a little fractions revision here. When you're adding fractions, you must have the same denominator. Is that okay, Zafi?
Yeah.
Tori, you're gonna do some more. And I'll send you some revision on fractions because I know you hate it.
Thank you so very much. I'll struggle, but I'll message you if I need help.
Okay. How's everyone else? Ari? How you going there, Ari? Are you okay?
Yes.
All right. Kaylin, how's it going so far?
Good, everything's good.
Okay. Genesis. Ah, where's Jenny? Genesis, are you there, love? I don't know where
Sorry,
Genesis is.
miss, I just came back from the washroom. What you was asking? Sorry.
Oh, I was asking if you were understanding so far.
Yes.
Okay. And Athena, how's it so far?
Good.
Okay. All right. So let's move on. Let's say we have 3 takeaway S is equal to 4 takeaway 3S. Okay. Ari, do this one with me.
Okay.
All right. So Ari, which side has the bigger number of S's? Is it negative S or negative 3S? Which one is bigger, negative 1 or negative 3?
-1.
Yes, negative 1 is bigger. So if we keep the S's on this side, we'll have to move negative 3S to the left-hand side, right? But girls, please be careful because when you are moving, when you're gonna keep the S on this side, right? So I want all my S's on the left-hand side. Now you see I have a minus in front of that S. You have to bring that minus sign down. So this side will now be minus S, right? Which is negative 1S in reality. And then Ari, if I move minus 3S from the right-hand side to the left-hand side, what would it become?
Yes.
Plus 3S, correct. All right, and then I'm going to bring down this 4, and I want to move 3 to the other side. What would it become? Plus or minus 3?
-3.
That's right. So then minus S plus 3S will be what? That's like saying minus 1 plus 3. What is minus 1 plus 3?
2.
2. So this will be 2s is equal to 4 take away 3, which is
4 take away 3 is 1.
good. So if 2s is equal to 1, then s is equal to 1 divided by 2, which is a half. All right. Kaylin, can you do 1 with me, please?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say we have x plus 5 is equal to 3x minus 2. Which side are you going to take your x's and which side are you going to put your constants?
So I don't know. Okay. So I would say, so the x from the left, I would take it away from the right, and I would put the 2 on the left side.
Okay, great. So this side I'll have 5 and I'm going to move minus 2 to this side. So what would it become?
Positive 2.
Yeah. And then on this side, what would I have?
I would have 3x minus x.
Excellent. Perfect. What's the third line?
So 5 plus 2 is 7,
Mm-hmm.
and that's 3x minus x is 2x.
Good. So then x will be equal to
2 over 7.
7 over 2.
7 over 2.
Perfect. Right? Good. Genesis, can you do 1 with me, please?
Yeah.
All right. So we have 2a plus 3 is equal to 4 take away 3a. All right, Jenny. Let's bring our a's to one side of the equation.
The 3A will go under the 2A side.
Yeah. So we'll bring down 2a. And if I move 3a to this side, would it be plus or minus?
Plus
Yes, it would be plus. And then the next side of the equation will have 4 plus or minus 3.
minus,
Yes, it will be minus. Why would it be minus?
because it's a positive over there.
Correct. Okay, now what's the next line?
Yeah, add it.
That's correct. What would I get?
5A,
Yep, is equal to.
1.
That's right. So if 5a is equal to 1, then a is equal to 1 divided by 5, which is 1/5. Thank you. Athena, do 1 with me, please, honey.
Okay.
All right. So we're doing 3 take away 2x is equal to 8x take away 7. So let's move the x's to the right-hand side, Athena, since 8 is bigger than 2, right?
Okay.
So
So the 2x will go past the equal sign.
right, so on that right-hand side, I'll have 8x plus or minus 2x.
Plus,
That's right. Why would it be plus?
because a negative and a negative is a positive.
Well, no, because on this side, on the left-hand side, it's minus 2x. So when you move it to the right-hand side, it'll become plus, right?
Yeah.
Because the minus becomes a plus when you move it from one side of the equation to the other side. Cool?
Okay. Okay.
So then on this side, on the left-hand side, I'm going to bring down the 3 because I'm keeping the numbers on that side, but I'm going to move minus 7 from the right-hand side to the left-hand side. So would it be plus or minus 7?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so what sign do we have in front of the 7 on the right-hand side?
Minus.
Good. What happens when you move a minus to the other side of the equation?
It is positive.
Well, it becomes a plus, right? Because look at it. When we move minus 2x to the other side of the equation, you see how it became plus 2x? So in the same way,
Yeah.
if I move minus 7 from the right-hand side to the left-hand side, it will become plus 7. Because to move a term from one side of the equation, you have to do the opposite of the operation. Okay? So this will be 3 plus 7 and 8x plus 2x. So what is 3 plus 7?
10.
Right? And what is 8x plus 2x?
What is this?
The next side, 8x plus 2x. What would that be?
10x.
10x. So therefore, if 10x is equal to 10, then x will be 10 divided by 10, which is 1. So in this case, x is 1. Stay with me, Athena. Let's do another one together. Let's do, hold on. What question was that? That was 6. Let's do one more, babe. So we have 3y plus 2 is equal to 7 take away 2x. Okay, Athena. Sorry, not 2x, 2y. Oh my gosh. 2y. All right, Athena. So I want to move minus 2y to the left-hand side. What would it become? Would it still be minus 2y or would it change?
We change the positive to y.
That's right. And then on the right-hand side, I have 7. 2 will change to, would it be minus 2 or plus 2 on the right-hand side?
Minus 2.
Yes. Wonderful. So then the next line, we're going to work out each side. What is 3y plus 2y?
5y.
And 7 minus 2 is
5.
5. So if 5y is equal to 5, then y is equal to 5 divided by 5, which is actually 1. Is that okay, girl? Athena, was that
Yes.
one better, honey?
Yes, miss.
Okay. All right, let's just do one more and then we'll take a short 10-minute break, okay? So, Safi, you do this one with me.
Okay.
So I have 4 take away x is equal to 8 take away 3x. Okay.
Okay,
The
so
x is to the left side.
yeah, it would be the 3x plus the
Well, here's what we'll do, right? Since we
yeah,
are going to keep the x's on the left-hand side, you'll bring
yeah.
down this minus x. You have to bring down the sign in front of it,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
you're going to move 3x to the left-hand side. Would it be plus or minus 3x?
Plus
That's right. So it'll be x plus minus x plus 3x, and then this would be equal to 8. Would this be plus or minus 4?
minus
That's right, because this is a plus 4 on the left-hand side. Perfect. What is 1 minus 1 plus 3?
2.
That's right. So 2x is equal to 8 take away 4, which is,
4.
that's right. So therefore, x will be equal to 4 divided by 2, which means x is equal to 2.
2.
Okay. All right, girls, let's take a short 10 minutes and then we'll come back and do some more equations. Oh, by the way, Kaylin, if you don't get to write down everything during class, don't rush to write it down, okay? Because I send the notes after every class.
Okay, cool.
So if you sometimes I think it's better to just pay full attention than trying to write down the notes because I will definitely send it after class. You don't have to worry.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, love. So guys, let's come back at 5:02. Right. So I say negative 2 times 8, times 4, which will give me negative 8. And then negative 2 times x will give me minus 2x. And then all of that is equal to x take away 6. I simplify here. So 3 take away 8 is negative 5 take away 2x. All of that is equal to x take away 6. All right. And now I want to group my x terms on one side of the equation and my constants or numbers on one side of the equation. So I'm going to add 6 to both sides or move minus 6 to the left-hand side. So that would become plus 6 instead. And then I bring down this x on the right-hand side. I move negative 2x to the other side of the equation. It becomes plus 2x. So minus 5 plus 6 is 1. And x plus 2x is 3x. So if 3x is equal to 1, then 1 divided by 3 will be x. And that's my answer. Right? So whenever you have to solve an equation that has brackets, you have to remove the brackets first. Okay? I'm going to do another example with you guys. Let's say I have 3 take away 2 by x minus 2 is equal to 8. So first things first, I remove the brackets. Everything else remains the same. So this will be 3. Now minus 2 times x will be minus 2x. Minus 2 times minus 2 is plus 4. And all of that is equal to 8. All right, so this will actually be 3 plus 4, which is 7. Take away 2x is equal to 8. So then minus 2x, girls, because I just have x on that side, just 2x on that side, and I don't have any other x's. What I need to do is I need to keep the x there, but please bring down the minus sign with it because this is not 2x by itself. This is minus 2x. If it was plus 2x, then it will just be 2x, right? But because it's a minus 2x, you have to bring down that minus sign in front of the 2x on the next line. So minus 2x is equal to 8. Now this is a positive 7 on the left-hand side. So on the right-hand side, it will become minus 7. So this is minus 2x is equal to 8 take away 7, which is 1. So if minus 2x is equal to 1, then x is equal to 1 divided by minus 2. A positive divided by a negative is a negative. So the full answer is negative a half. Okay. Kaylin, let's do a question together. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's look at x take away 4 by x plus 3 is equal to 3. Okay, love. What do we do next?
Okay, so take the negative 4 and multiply by everything inside of the bracket.
Yeah.
So
What about this x on the outside here? What would happen there?
we're just bringing it down for now.
Right.
So negative 4 times x is negative 4x.
Right.
And negative 4 multiplied by positive 3 is negative 12.
Good.
And then we just put the 3.
Mm-hmm.
And now we just work with everything that we have. So I would add the 12 to the 3.
Yeah. And what about this side? What would x minus 4x become?
Negative 3x.
Correct. 1x take away 4x will be negative 3x. And then, yes, 3 plus 12.
That will
Wonderful.
be 15.
Right.
So negative 3x is equal to 15.
Yeah.
And now we have to get x by itself. So we have to divide by negative 3 on both sides.
Good.
So x will be equal to negative 5.
Excellent. Perfect explanation. Good job. So x is -5. Beautiful. And if we were to substitute -5 back into that equation, it'll be -5 take away 4 times -5 plus 3. Well, -5 plus 3 is -2, and -2 times -4 is +8, and -5 plus 8 will be 3. So it's correct. All right. Athena, let's do number 12. Athena, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we have 2 take away 3 by x plus 1, and all of that is equal to 4x. Okay, love. What do I do first?
The -3 times x will
Yeah.
be 2 minus 3x
Yeah,
plus 3.
it'll be -3 because minus times plus is a minus,
Oh,
right? Yeah. So all of that is equal to 4x. Yep. And now we have to work out 2 minus 3, right? What's 2 minus 3?
it will be 1.
-1. So that'll be -1 minus 3x is equal to 4x. Now I want to group my x's on one side, right? So
Yeah.
I'm going to bring down this -1. What would happen when I carry minus 3x to the other side of the equation?
It will become positive
That's
3x.
right. So it'll be 4x plus 3x. Okay, so what would the next line be? -1 is equal to?
7x.
Good. So if -1 is equal to 7x, then x will be -1 divided by 7. Wonderful. So this will just be -1/7. Okay, Jenny, let's do one.
Yeah.
All right. So this is 13.
Oh my God.
So if we have 2y is equal to 8 take away y take away 2. Now, Genesis, I don't know if you remember, but I'm just going to remind you. When you don't have a number directly in front of the brackets, assume that it is 1, right?
Okay.
Good. So let's go.
The 8
Well,
minus
let's bring down the 2y first. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, so it'll be 8, minus.
2y
Well, minus y, because it'll be 1 times y, right? So -1 times y is -y. And then -1 times -2 will be what?
minus 2.
+2. Because minus times a minus is a plus, right?
Okay.
Okay, so then the next line will be 2y is equal to, well, you group your like terms. So we'll have to say 8 plus 2, which will give me what?
10.
So this side will have 10 minus y. And now I want all my y's on one side. So if I move minus y to this side, what would it become?
Positive y.
That's right. So we have 2y plus y is 10. What's the next line?
2y squared.
2y plus y. 2y plus 1y will give me how many y's?
2y's.
3 y's. Right? Because this is 2y plus 1. So that's 2 plus 1, which is 3. So 3y is equal to 10. And if 3y is equal to 10, then y is equal to 10 divided by 3. And you can leave your answer like that. You don't need to change it to a mixed number or a decimal. You could leave it just like that. Jenny, let's do another one together. Let's
Yes.
do 3 by 2 take away x is equal to 4 by x minus 3. So the first thing we'll have to remove those brackets, right?
Yeah.
All right, tell me, what would I get on both sides?
So, no. You multiply the 3 by the 2,
Yeah, which will give me
6
yeah
minus x.
minus 3x because you multiply the 3
Oh,
by the x as well. Yeah, right. And now the right hand side.
4x minus 12.
That's right. Now I want to take my x's to one side and my constants on the other side. So I want to group all the x's on one side, and I want to, okay. So let's move the 3, let's keep 6 on this side and move the minus 12. So what would the minus 12 become on the left-hand side?
Positive 12.
Yeah, so it'll be 6 plus 12. And then we bring down this 4x, and I move the minus 3x to the other side. What would that become?
Positive 3x.
That's right. Okay, what's the next line?
Add the 6 and 12.
Yeah, what would that give me?
18.
Yeah. And what would this be on this side?
7x.
That's correct. So if 7x is equal to 18, what would x be equal to?
18 divided by 7.
That's right. And that's the answer. Perfect. Okay. Zafi, you finished eating?
Yeah, almost, but yeah, I could go a question.
Okay, good. Let's do one together. Let's say we have 5 take away 3 by x minus 4 is
Mm-hmm.
equal to 6. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next line?
The next line would be 5 take away 3x minus
Plus.
no plus
Yeah.
plus hold on guys. I really need to learn over my timetable. 4 times 3 is 12.
Yeah. So 4 times 3 is 12. That's correct. Good. So now we have 5 plus 12 minus 3x. What would that be?
So we would
Add the 5 to the 12. What would that
yeah,
give us?
17.
Right. So on that left-hand side, we will have, hold on, I'm just doing something real quick. We'll have 17 minus 3x.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Good. So it'll be 17 minus 3x is equal to 6. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what?
Mm-hmm. You would minus no, wait, no. It
Well,
would
you're
be
gonna bring down
3x
minus 3x. You have to bring down the
minus
minus in front of it.
yeah, the minus 3x with the 6 plus 7. No, it would be minus
Yeah,
17.
it will be minus because that's a positive 17 on the left-hand side.
Yeah,
Okay. So 6 minus 17 is,
negative 11.
that's right. So therefore, x will be equal to negative 11 divided by negative 3. And a negative divided by a negative is a positive.
Positive.
So that would be the answer there.
Mhm.
Ari, let's do one.
Okay.
Ari, can you do one now with me?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do, wait, what number is this? Number 16. Okay. All right, Ari. So let's say we have a minus 2 by a plus 3 is equal to 5.
If I bring down the A,
Yeah.
Bring down the A. Then negative 2A.
Yeah.
Then Miss you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. So we say negative 2 times 3,
Yes.
which is?
That would be 6.
Yeah, so it'll be negative 6 because negative times positive is a negative, and all of that is equal to 5. Right. So then A
So
minus 2A would be what?
that would be 1A
Minus 1A.
minus 1A. And then you bring over the 6, and then that'll be
Yeah.
plus 6, and then that'll be 11. So it'll be minus 1A equals to 11.
That's right. So minus 1A is equal to 11. So
And
A
then
is
you bring down
equal
the
to,
A. A is equal to 11 over minus 1.
that's right. So then A is equal to negative 11. Okay. Kaylin, can we do another one?
Sorry, Miss. I
Yeah.
think I get bumped off.
Uh-oh. Welcome back, babe. All right, Kaylin, let's go. So let's do 3p take away 2 is equal to 4 minus 3 by p plus 2.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the right side first. So,
Yeah.
okay. So first I would say negative 3 times p. Well, we bring only 4. So that would be negative 3p.
Yeah.
And negative 3 times positive 2 is negative 6.
Good.
And now we can just bring down the left side.
Good.
And from here, we just have to carry over. So I would carry over the 2. So
Okay.
that would be positive 2 on the other side. We could, yeah, okay. So we carry over the 3p to the other side. So that
Yeah.
would be plus 3p.
Yeah.
And now we can work out everything. So 3p plus 3p is 6p. And 4 minus 6 is negative 2. And negative 2 plus 2 is 0.
Yes.
So it's basically p is equal to 0 over 6.
Yes, which is 0.
Yeah.
Perfect. Wonderful, girls. Um, let's see. Athena, can we do one, babe?
Okay.
All right. So if we have 4w is equal to w take away w minus 8. So Athena, you see how this doesn't have a number in front of the bracket? We have to
Yeah.
we'd have to just put 1 there so that we know that 1 is the number that's there, right? So we'll just be multiplying everything inside of the brackets by minus 1. Cool?
Okay.
All right, so let's go. Well, the left-hand side will remain the same. Okay, so let's simplify the right-hand side.
It would just be W
Yeah.
my
W minus,
8.
well, minus 1 by W minus is minus W. And then minus negative 1 times negative 8 will be what? What do you get when you multiply two negatives by each other?
A positive.
Yes. So -1 times -8 will be +8. So you'll have W minus W plus 8. Right? So this side you'll have W minus W plus 8. So W minus W will be 0, right? So you'll just end up here with 4W is equal to 8. Now what's Athena? If 4W is equal to 8, what would W be equal to?
You bring the 4 over to the 8.
So it'll be 8 divided by 4,
Yeah,
which is
2.
perfect. So the answer is 2. Okay, Jenny, let's do one before you go. Jen, are you back,
Yeah.
honey? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Perfect. Let's look at 7 by 5 take away x is equal to 3 by x take away 5. All right, Jenny, let's remove the brackets.
7 by 5,
Mm-hmm.
which is 35,
Yeah,
minus 7x,
perfect.
and then 3x minus 15.
Beautiful. All right. So the bigger number of x's here is 3x, right? Because this is -7 and 3 is bigger than -7. So my suggestion is to move the 7x to the right-hand side and move the 15 to the left-hand side. So if I'm moving 15 to the left-hand side, this side will be 35 plus or minus 15.
Plus.
Yes. And then this side will be 3x plus or minus 7.
Plus.
It's plus because it's minus 7x. So it'll be 3x plus 7x. 35 plus 15 is what? 50.
55. Sorry.
So 50. And then 3x plus 7x is?
10x.
Yes. So therefore, if 10x is equal to 50, what would x be equal to?
50 over 10.
That's right, which is what?
5 over, well, 5.
Yeah, so x is equal to 5. Perfect. Let's do another one. Zafi, do this one with me.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay. So let's do 5 by x minus 2 minus 3 by x plus 1 is equal to 0. All right, babe.
Okay. So first, you'll multiply the first bracket,
Yeah,
and it'll be 5x minus 10
yeah,
with an x minus,
yeah,
and then it'll be 3x
yeah.
and a minus sign and 3
Excellent.
equals
All
0.
of that is equal to 0. Good. So this
And
line,
then the second line will group all the like terms together.
yeah. So
So
you'll
it
see,
would be 5x um minus 3x.
yeah.
Okay. That part, after that part, I just get problems.
Yeah, I realized. So you just group in your like terms, right? So you
Okay.
move the 3x to the 5x and you move the 10 closer to the 3. So
Okay.
what you have to be careful of is the sign, right? When you're
Uh-huh.
moving them, you have to move the sign in front of it because this is minus 10. So no matter where you put that on the same side of the equation, it would always be minus 10. The only time that would change to a plus is if you move it to the other side of the equation. Right?
Okay.
So this would
Yeah.
be 5x minus 3x minus 10 minus 3. Right?
And
So then,
then The next line would be 2x minus 7 equals
minus 13. Minus 10
13.
minus 3 is minus 13,
Oh, yeah.
right? So now we'll have 2x is equal to 0 plus 13, which will be
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
So therefore, if 2x is equal to 13, then x is equal to 13 divided by 2. Girls, how is this? Everyone, I want you all to try some for me for the next 30 minutes. I'm going to stay right here. And what you're going to do is I'm going to write down the questions. And you all are going to send me your answers when you finish with each one. So that's what we're going to do for the rest of the class. Now, you all are going to go through them, right? So I will also go through it as soon as I get the questions from each of you, I'll go through the rest, okay? All right, girls? Ladies?
Okay, miss.
Okay, good. So where are we? Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to write down the questions here first to try. So we
You
have,
said to send them to you one by one?
yeah, one by one, right?
Okay.
So that's the first one. So Johnny, wherever you reach when it's time to go, just send me those and you'll finish the others, right? For homework.
Okay.
Kaylin, I assume that you're enjoying it because you're understanding.
Yeah, I am.
Good. Yeah, math is fun when you understand what you're doing. When you don't, it's really sickening. Remember, when there is no term directly in front of the brackets, you have to assume that it's 1. The number is just 1 in front of the brackets. Because I'll be right back. Hey girls, I'm back and I'm waiting to see question 1. So send it to me on WhatsApp, please. As soon as you guys send it, I will work it out on the board as well. Ari, send it in my private chat. Good job, girls. So the solution would be it will be number 1, it was 3 take away 5 by 2x plus 1 is equal to 2x. So this will be 3 take away 10x minus 5, which is equal to 2x. So then 3 take away 5 is negative 2. And then this would be 2x plus 10x. So that would be negative 2 is equal to 12x. And therefore x will be negative 2 divided by 12, which would be the same as negative 1 over 6. So you can leave your answer as a fraction, but try to if it can be reduced, so if it can be broken down to its lowest terms, by all means do that. As soon as you finish question 2, go ahead and send it over, okay? Okay, girls, I'm gonna do number 2 because each of you made a mistake with it, right? So number 2 is everyone just pause for a second with whatever you're working on, and let's look at number 2 together, okay? So this is we have 3 by 2x plus 1 minus 2 by 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. So we remove our brackets first. We say 3 by 2x is 6x, and 3 by 1 is 3. Everybody got that correct? Negative 2 by 4x is negative 8x, and negative 2 by negative 1 is plus 2. Everyone got this line correct? Now, this line is where things went a little off. So here it'll be 6x. I'm just writing the like terms together. So it'll be 6x take away 8x, and then 3 plus 2. And all of that is equal to 0. 6x take away 8x is negative 2x, and 3 plus 2 is 5. So all of this is equal to 0. So therefore, negative 2x is equal to 0. Take away 5, which would be negative 5. 0 take away 5 is negative 5. And therefore, x is equal to negative 5 divided by negative 2, which makes x equal to 5 over 2, or 2.5. All right, so check it back, see where you went wrong, and write the correct solution.
Excuse me, miss, I have to go now.
Okay, Jenny, have a good one.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
bye.